What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy holidays to everyone who's celebrating the holidays. If you're not celebrating the holidays, it's all good. Still have a happy time. I'm gonna go ahead and still get a market watch out. Still want to get a couple things out. Hopefully I'll get another video out, today to schedule for tomorrow, or get them both out today. Either way, the market does not rest. Actually was going through my I wouldn't call it my bulk, but I was going through some of my cards that I kind of started picking up, thinking I was gonna run, but now kind of just I'm officially not gonna do it. And one of those decks was Swordsoul. So Swordsoul is something that I was very interested in running, but I was like, okay, yeah, no, that they all get their reprints. Maybe this will be good. And I have seen some people have some success with it, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I just like the whole play style of it. I'm really not interested. So, but with that, I kind of thought these were gonna be like, super cheap. They're actually not. These are the reprints from Magnificent Mavens, and yeah, like they were like really high and they've gone down. But I assume these were gonna be like 60 cents, maybe $1. No, they're 2.35, 2.48, 2.50, $3. So this is still like a $3 card. That's the German copy. So with the one, if you take out the shipping, it's almost $3. With the shipping, it's almost 4. So it's like this is actually still holding a pretty good price point. I mean, like Sword Soul is not bad. I'm not like the reason why I didn't run is because it's bad. It's just that there's other decks that I'd rather run, and I think I'd rather just I'd rather take my chances with those decks than with this deck. So one thing that I have saw is that now that's the Magna. See, they always do that. They switch the positions on me. I hate when they do that. Okay, so I saw that the Burst of Destiny one, the original one, that's actually still holding a bit of value. If you held on to them, like maybe I mean, I probably when you got them they were way more expensive. But if you got them and you still held on to them and you just don't want to play them, they still hold them like a 10. Like they have these near mint 10.50. Yeah, 11.25, 11.45. So it's pretty much like $11 to $12. That's actually not bad. It's like like $36 like for a set if they're mid condition. So like this is I mean, like it's better than it's better than them falling off completely. It shows that like the deck does still have some life. It has been trending down, but it shows the deck does have life. It does have plays. It does have ways to win. But yeah, like I said, it just wasn't for me. The next card is Swordsoul Emergence. This is another card where I just assumed it was gonna go to like 50 cents, but no. Here's the ultra rare from Magnificent Mavens. This one's actually been kind of trending up. It kind of did this little V and then kind of shot back up. But look at 340, 349, 361, 363, 367. These are like the $4 cards almost. So like this is not bad. This is not bad value. If you open up a bunch of Mavens and just thought these were going to be bulk and have them on the side, you could get them out now because they're actually almost $4. This is pretty good. I think they were also almost at the dollar point. So maybe you did pick them up. You get a little plus right there. Or sorry. All right. So Swordsoul Grandmaster Yugioh. This guy right here, even though I'd like it. Here's another one that I thought that was going to be super low. Because like on some of the other reprints, they're going for like 60 cents, 25 cents. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. But this one right here is not. This one has, dropped from its, high point. But it is still $1.21, $1.24. So this is still, this is still commanding $1. Which, like I said, for it being a reprint for a deck that's hasn't really been showing up too much. Maybe like here and there it gets a top, but it isn't like Fluanderies where it's like constantly right there in as a contender. It's pretty good that the ultra rare is still actually holding $1. The original, I want to say it's 5. Let's see, cause that says 8.50. Let's see, 4 with $1 shipping, 3.15 with $1, 4.16 with $1. So yeah, it's pretty much in that $4 to $5 range. If you add the shipping, without the shipping, it's like a $3 card. So I mean, that's still pretty good. Like if you want to get this card like in like highest rarity, it actually wouldn't be that bad. Next card I want to talk about is Incredible Ecclesia the Virtuous. This is another card that I straight up thought was going to be super low, and it actually wasn't. Here's the one from Magnificent Mavens. It has been going down, so I guess if you want to get them right now, would probably be a good time. But $1.50, $1.54, $1.55, $1.50, $1.50, $2.50. That's actually not bad for this card. This card is actually really good. Has a very much good effect, and you can also use it in more than just the Swordsoul. Because if you want to do the Fallen Valbaz deck, or maybe even a bit of like stuff with Despia, because there's Despia stuff that there's a way to. There's a lot of different ways to make these engines. I really like the Ecclesia cards. Like they're really cool. They make some really cool engines. And like I said, so like it's pretty low. So if you just want to have a set, I'd probably want to get it sooner rather than later. The prismatic, this is also kind of in the same boat. It's not that expensive, 175. It's like $2, $3 range. Kind of if you could get if at 190, that's pretty much if you get three of them here. This guy right here has 43 of them, so you could probably get the free shipping, get like one extra little thing, three and one small thing, and then bam, you get the free shipping, get them at 194. That's actually not a bad price. I do like the look of the prismatic version. They look nice. Secret rare. Like I said, they have their reprints. I wouldn't even I wouldn't worry about it. I'm very much someone who believes like it's like I like having original stuff. If it's like if it's the only choice, or maybe you had to get it at when it was only available in secret rare, so now you have that secret rare, like that's fine. But I'm also someone who's like, if there's this cheaper reprint and you need to budget out, then just don't worry about it. Just go ahead and get the other ones. But you can get some light plays for 280. So if you are looking to spend a little extra cash, or you do want to have the original copies, you get some light plays for 280. Light play first eds 285. In that range, which it really isn't bad. Then it goes up to like 334, 339, and so it isn't the worst. But like I said, if you could get those, if you could just get the reprints, I would just go ahead and go with the reprints. That's where I want to be at. Now, Dogmatika Ecclesia the Virtuous. Here is another one from the Dogmatika engine that actually I'm going to go over. The next couple of things I'm going to be going over the Dogmatika engine, because that's actually another. It's pretty cheap. Like I'm not saying it's just like cheap, but like it's like some of these cards are like very affordable. This is probably the most expensive card in the entire engine, which is pretty much yeah. I think maybe this card and also the Nadir Servant, which we'll go over in a bit, is also kind of in the similar price range if I remember correctly. But the ultra rare original one, I mean, this is not. That's like it's been fluctuating, kind of going down. Near mint first dead 519, 520, 530. So it's like a $5 card. I would not really. I would not sleep on this. I'd very much not sleep on that. This one either, like, cause this one looks just as nice. Like the ultra looks nice. This one looks way nicer in my opinion. I love that prismatic look with this card. It's from the 2021 tins. It's been kind of going everywhere, and right now it's 485, 490. It's pretty much it's $5 to $6. So this is even kind of going higher than the original right now. So like I'll tell you right now, if someone pulls off some kind of good some kind of good strategy where you really need the Dogmatika engine. I mean, the Dogmatika engine by itself is a good strategy, but if someone finds a new way to run the Dogmatika Outlich Sadal, these very much could be $10 to $20. Like they love this stuff. And then the ultimate rare. This is just something that I want to point out right now. It's been kind of being a huge has a huge old wave right here. At the peak, it was at 48, and then it kind of started going down. This is something I've mentioned it like small bits here and there, but if you happen to if you're like if you're in this is it's probably there's not a lot of people that are going to be in the exact area, but if you are in Southern California and you're in if you're by like the Baldwin Park, El Monte area, it'd be and the card shop called Domino City Games. It should be right there. I forgot the cross street. I think it's like Tyler and Maine, and over there I have a sticker machine, and inside of the sticker machine are both Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards, and the top prize in that machine right now is a ultimate rare Ecclesia the Virtuous. So if you are in the El Monte area and you want to go check out some locals, Domino City Games, right there. If you go right there in the front in the corner, there is a and there's two machines and there's 5 slots in total. So go in there and check them out. And yeah, like one of the top prizes in one of the slots is a Dogmatika, is the ultimate rare. And I put it in there when it was pretty high, and it has started to come down. So it's kind of like, so it isn't as awesome as it was earlier. I wish someone would have won it, but last time I checked last time I checked when I went in there, it still looked like because I have like a little section where it's at, and it looked like the section hadn't been, hadn't been claimed yet. I asked the guy in the front if anyone, claimed the ultimate rare, and they said no. So should still be there. Yeah, so if you guys are in the area, if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and do that. She's right now, this the heavily played says she's 30, but a lot of these 38, 38, 38. So it's like 38, 38, $39 range. So it's still a pretty good win. It's only a 50 cents try. So like I said, if you're in the Almani area, you want to check out the locals, Domino City Games. They do tournaments on Friday for Yu-Gi-Oh. So if you want to go down for the tournament, it's there every Friday. And as I said, if you want to bring some change, try to win yourself some cards, go for it. That'd be dope. All right, Dogmatika Punishment. Now that I went off on my obligatory tangent of the video. Dogmatika Punishment. Here is another card that I was kind of caught off guard, because it was actually a couple days ago that I was looking for this for somebody, and I thought they're just gonna be like some sense, because I looked them up because I forgot like what set they came in, because he just wanted commons, and I looked and I'm like, oh wait, what's going on here? What's going on here? You got 11 of them for 86 cents. So it's like, yeah, so someone came up here and posted a whole bunch for 86, but the second these are gone, they're like at 115. Like, you serious? So, are you telling these are $1 commons? Man, I'm gonna have to start breaking them out. I'm gonna have to start spending some time right here on Christmas Eve breaking these out, because like this is, I mean, even at 86 cents, that's still it's still kind of high for just this common card. It's a really good effect though. It does make sense for this to be like a 80 cent to $1 card for the effect. But yeah, it was just something that kind of caught me off guard. That if you have a whole bunch of these laying around, you could probably take them to locals, and if someone needs a set, you could probably trade your set. Trade them for like $2 a set, and people probably would be perfectly fine with that. You get some little $2 trades. In the super rare, those are going for about $2. Yeah, this one right here, 123, but once it's gone, 194. That's the Italian, German. Yeah, $2. Yeah, so like you got that one, and then you got the foreigns, but once those are gone, all right. Well, these are usually ignored. So once that one on top is gone, they're just $2, $2, $2, $2. So like these supers are solid $2. I wanted to check on the prismatics. These are, there we go. Yeah, look at these. These are always just going everywhere, because it's like you got the Dogmatika engine, then you got Florent Deriz, then you have Despia. Like, you always have some deck that just wants to use this or can use this. So it's like it doesn't matter whether the actual Dogmatika engine is good or not, or trending. This card was just good because of the type of the whole thing of it getting from your extra deck, where it's able to get a resource from the extra deck. So it's like you don't have to waste anything. You don't have to worry about drawing the card that you from your deck. It's in the extra deck, and at any time, depending on what you need, you almost always have something if you build your extra deck correctly. And if you put the right cards in there, you have so many opportunities to have extra just advantages. Whether if you send the Pegasus, you could send the freaking you could send the I was gonna say the Trickstar. You could send the Live Twin. There's so many different options you could send to get pluses. So it just makes sense that this card's always just like fluctuating. Kind of like pay attention to that. But right now it is sitting at 243, 243. And then like once these are gone, there's about 4 copies of them at about 250, 350 range with the shipping. Then you get to these ones that were pretty much going to. Oh no, these are out of pictures. I thought they were foreigns. No, like 225. So we're looking at like a 250 to $3 card. And then, like I said, once those top ones are gone, then bam, we're pretty much solid 350. So if you're looking to get these, like I said, the commons are available. If you can get these at 86 cents, if you don't have them on you, or just start looking for them, trade them. These cards are something to pay attention to. The Near Servant. So earlier I said the most expensive card was the Ecclesia. I guess well, I mean, this is the original print. The original print, is going to be like going everywhere. Currently, it is sitting at, the light play is about $19.95, so $20. So it's like a $20 card for the original print, which is fine. That's, like I said, we're not focused too much on the original print, but if you want it, that's 20. The ultra rare though, I thought these were like a $5 card. These are kind of always kind of trending down, but they're always kind of, well, they're trending up right now, but they're just falling. But they're slowly starting to come back up. You could probably snag them right now for about 570, 572. So this is yeah, this is actually a pretty good price. They're a little bit more expensive than the Ecclesia. I thought these were at more of a $4 range, but no, these are at the fives. So if you, like I said, the engine's trending up. If you want to get it, I would probably want to get it sooner rather than later. Uh, okay, yeah. First, I drew a blank. I wanted to bring this up because I was gonna talk about these individually, but then then I clicked on them, and it's like, you know what? Look at this. You could very much get them for very cheap. You get this guy right here, super cheap, super cheap. 12 cents, 25 cents, 39 cents. This guy's 15 of them for a quarter. Like right here, the Daily Grind TCG. This guy right here, 25 cents, 99.8. You know, like don't worry about this. Something like from my personal experience, sometimes you just have people that don't understand the difference between light play and like you have a card that has has like a small mark, and it's like, okay, that's light play. Then they get mad at you and say, you sent me something that was moderately played. It had some scratching, and it's like, well, it's light play. Probably had like one mark. Like that's how light play works. But that's neither here or there. The card could look really nice, but then it'll have like a little ding in the corner. Not even a ding. It'll just have like that little wear in the corner, and it's like, well, that's light play. Then they'll get mad at you and say you send them something that's moderately played. But it doesn't happen all the time, but every once in a while. That's why sometimes you have these people, and it's like 1,000%. It's like, oh, why is this and why is this? It's like, yeah, every once in a while you get someone who, like, will assume that light play means mint condition, or you'll post them that's mint condition, and they'll say that, like, oh, it had a speck of dust on it. And it's like, well, just blow it off. And it's like, no, no. And it's like, so, damn it, did it again. Did my second obligatory rant of the video. So yeah, let's get back to this. Yeah, like I said, he's 44 cents. He's always kind of spiking, going weird. But right now, I said you get him all there at 25 cents a copy. And now the other one, which is the Maximus, he's the one that you always like want to have. He's fluctuating too, but he's going for a little more, 75, 77, 79. So he's going for 75 cents a copy. So like in all honesty, I would very much just go ahead and get the engine right now if you feel like it's something you want to use, because I see this stuff slowly starting to trend up, like especially these. Like I can see them any. Like I said, if someone figures it out, or maybe like, because we got 3 big YCSs that were announced, and I'm very much gonna do whatever I can to make sure I'm there at that LA YCS. I really want to make a splash if I'm there. I want to do something cool. Of course, I'm probably gonna end up losing, but you know what? I'm gonna believe in myself. Believe in the heart of the cards, as Yugi would tell me. Okay, and to end this off on more of a lighter note, I'm acting like I'm talking about something dark over here. And this on more of a funnier note, we're gonna go over the price of Santa Claus. Yes, the everyone's favorite Christmas-based Yu-Gi-Oh card, Santa Claus. Near mint, 125. This is an understatement. Santa Claus should be going for $25. I'm disgusted. I am horrified that Santa Claus is not going for $25. A super rare from the Advent calendar. The Advent calendar, the freaking holiday calendar, people. What is this? Look at 90 cents for damage. We should be paying minimum $12 for a damaged first dead copy. 91. Oh, look at that. Put that decimal, move it behind the 2, put a 0 right there. That's how much we should pay for a light played first edition. Oh, we are disgracing Santa Claus. The premium gold, okay, I understand. Premium gold, no one likes premium gold. At 157, 159, 167. Okay, you know what? That's fine. No one likes gold. That's usually what happens when there's a lot of reprints. But common from the Speed Duel tournament pack. You have to win Speed Duels to get this pack, and you're telling me that he's only 125? You better put a 1 and 2 zeros in front of this. That's the minimum that I need from my Santa Claus. Man, the community has failed me. Everyone needs to get behind me. We're going to start a buyout of Santa Claus, alright? Let me know when we're all ready to get our crypto wallets together, and we are going to invest in Santa Claus for the meta, for the greater good of not only Yu-Gi-Oh, but for Christmas. And the last card I want to go over is my boy Snowman Eater. This is more of on a serious note, because I thought these were actually nothing. These are actually something. All right. If you go right here, these are the 2018 elephant, the 2018 Advent calendar. But this is the same one that freaking Santa Claus was in that no one cares about. Apparently, he's worth more than Santa Claus, which completely makes sense because if you know, he's not super meta right now, but very much like if you want to use him for like past formats, you know, like he doesn't have he only has two hollow printings. They're both super. One is from the 2018 calendar. He's just been trending up, which is something I very much didn't know about. I thought he was going to be dirt cheap, but no, it does make sense because if you want to run windups or if you want to just go back, if you want to just run an old format period, like, oh, let's just invent decks and not use meta, like, you're going to want to use Snowman Eater. Like, he's really good in those kind of older, slower formats. So that does make sense. So you got the rare, which is nothing. The common, nothing. The common, that makes sense. The common and rare is not being worth anything just makes sense. But the super from the tournament pack, see, I thought this would be like $5 or something. It's like no. It's not $5. $22.99. This is a disgrace. Santa Claus going for $123, but he could hold a $22.99 price point. All right, guys. Well, you know what? This right here. Look at that. Oh man, this is not Christmas. This is not Christmas, guys. But that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go over there and get some Christmas joy for my family. Alright, guys. I'm done. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.